Freedom is a right all humans have, and all countries are supposed to defend it. And I think that part of that freedom is our privacy. But nowadays, one country is attacking that freedom or that privacy. And that country is the United States of America. And the United States of America, more specifically, is doing it by the CIA. The CIA is doing it by the social networks and the electronic devices that we use because they help us in our lives and they help us communicate with others. The problem is that that information that we are learning or on our electronic devices or media is getting to the CIA and they are knowing all about us and our privacy is done. We don't have any more privacy. For example, we all know that Samsung is a great company that manufactures a lot of devices, and I want to talk about today of only one of them, and are the cell phones. We all know that Samsung cell phones are well known all around the world, and they are operating by an operating system called Android that is developed by Google. The peculiar thing that I want to talk about is that when you activate your ubication in the cell phones, what happens is that it takes all of the information of where have you been, how much time did you take, and what are the best ways to get in there. And it seems amazing because it helps you a lot. The problem is that this is getting to the CIA also. And imagine that your information of where are you being, where are you, how much time did you take, and with who are you talking gets to the CIA. That's a huge problem, and we don't have we don't have now privacy. It's done. So talking about more about internet and laying out the media and social networks, the internet is a great tool that nowadays we use a lot, and for some people it's something necessary because they work with the internet. And in the year 2000, it was an investigation of how many people used the internet and how many people had access to the internet. And the results were really poor, let's say like that. There were only 400 million people that had access to it and they use it. And that's like a 6.5% of all the population around the world. And it's really, really low percentage. Right now, in the 2015, there was another investigation about this, and it said that it grew exponentially the people that use internet. It was 3.2 billion people that use internet. That's like the 44% of the people. So what I want to say with this is that internet is a really great tool that most of the people use, but the problem is that they are using it to spy us and know all about us. And with that, we are losing all of our privacy, and it's terrific. I think that we're paying for the internet with our own privacy. We're paying it, like let's say that we're paying internet not only with our money because it's cost, and we're paying it with our privacy, and that's really terrible for me. That will need to be, the internet needs to be something free because it's something that right now most of the people used. Okay, and talking about more espionage that makes the CIA, they take a lot of information of all the people around the globe, like all the people around the world, not only in your country but also in other countries, in a lot of countries, and that gives them a lot of power, a power of our own decisions. They can take decisions that are from us. That gives a lot of power. That kind of power, it is that big that it will corrupt the people that has it. I think that this kind of power should never exist because it will corrupt and it will be used for bad things at the end. Yeah, it don't matter what kind of people manage this kind of power and this information, it will be end for me in the same way. It will end with them doing bad things, because it's really huge and it will corrupt every people that take it. It's really, really dangerous, and I think it needs to be distracted. But talking about more about us and not only about the United States, like seeing it, that problem with the other side is that us, like users of that media, of that like Facebook, like Twitter, we use it because if we like it, we think it's good to communicate with people and all of that. But when you use it and we accept the conditions, we are helping this country to have our information, and we like kind of accept it, and it's really bad. Like we are helping them to have our information and have that power that is that dangerous. We need to stop doing it also. If we want them to stop, we need to stop us. We need to start with us, and we need to start the change inside of us. You know, it's if we want this to change and to stop, we need first to stop ourselves, and then start doing other things.